happens when you're injured at someone else's house?
That's a good question. So what happens?
Well, it depends on your injury, but most people that own a home have property insurance. They have homeowners coverage. And there's several different lines of coverage under that homeowners policy, and one of them is bodily injury coverage, which provides a certain amount of coverage for your injuries. But there's also the medical payments provision, which has nothing to do with fault. I mean, it could be that you wore the wrong shoes over to someone's house and you trip and fail. And the medical payments provision will usually allow for you to collect that amount of money. The one thing about medical payments coverage that I've seen on a lot of policies of late is that you have to file the claim for that within a year.
Yeah, and that's just like no fault insurance, but for homeowners and residences. So it's usually a few $1,000s, maybe up to $5,000 to pay for that treatment to get people better. So there's not an injury claim. An injury claim would be, reliability claim would be more dependent upon kind of fault and the severity of the injuries. But the idea is that there's a little bit of money there to kind of take care of those bumps and bruises we might get at somebody else's house. The other thing is, you made me think of this, but you should have insurance on your home regardless if the home's paid off, because the other thing insurance policies do is they provide a defense. So if somebody's at your house and they get hurt and sue you, and you don't have any liability coverage, the insurance company is not going to provide an attorney for you or defense for you. And that's something people don't think about. They think, oh, my house is free and clear, I won't have any insurance, but there's some consequences to that you should be aware of.
Oh, so you mean for the folks who don't have a mortgage and paid their house off, so the mortgage company doesn't make them have homeowners, they should still carry it to protect themselves in case something like that happens.
That's exactly what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.